Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. Today's video is super important because all of you are on the internet, right? So we've all dealt with something like this. We all see stuff like this. We're not sure what to do, or we think that maybe it's okay, and it's not. Cyberstalking is illegal and it's immoral. It's abuse, it's intrusion, it's perversion, it's just nasty stuff, okay? And it's on the rise. That's on the rise. On the internet, a lot of us can remain anonymous, so we kind of put out the shit out there. But realize that all your complaints that you have about the internet, is, we have control over it because it's all about people, and we're the people using it. So not only do we have to be aware not to do this, but we can stop it. So what I'm trying to do is to give you guys some guidelines, some things to know to identify this. And hopefully you guys won't stand for it, won't put up with it, won't let people do this kinds of stuff. And I've used cyberbullying before, the term. The difference is the cyberbullying is for children, and this is the big boy stuff. Cyberstalking, this is adult stuff, okay? So, all this is about obsession, and it's creepy as hell. When I was a kid, I remember I was in junior high, I think, and there was a couple girls that used to call me every night, call my parents, hang up. Is David there? Hang up, hang up. And they did this for like a year. And I also had, the same year, I had somebody like go in my gym locker and steal all my gym clothes. Okay? 'Cause these girls were obsessed with me. And, it's cute when you're children. Kind of cute. It's kind of creepy. But when you get older, you look back and you say, we're just kids, whatever. But to do this now is sick. It's just sick. There's something very, very wrong with somebody that does this. And I've told you guys before, I have a stalker, okay? And this woman is out of her mind. I mean, the accusations, the allegations, the obsession, posting stuff on multimedia over and over and over and over. And I have no contact with this person. I've asked this person to leave me alone, stop. And for months, won't stop. And nothing of substance, false allegations. I've got I'm not a certified coach. Well, my certification is on my website. You can go see it. But she doesn't care. Just tell everybody I'm not certified. This kind of shit is damaging, and there's something wrong with you. Okay? So, my stalker and everybody else's stalker does all of this stuff that I'm going to go through. And this is to help you identify it so you can stop it. Because that's what we need to do. These people won't zero in on a target and defame them and stalk them and do all these things if everybody else doesn't approve. No support, right? This is to identify when to report any of this kind of any of this stuff to legal authorities, okay? These are features or a combination of features that means you are stalking, okay? This is stuff that stalkers do. This means you're stalking if you do one of these things or a combination, okay? And these are all things my stalker does. Malice, desire to do evil, ill will. Who wants to do someone evil? I don't give a shit what you claim someone's done to you. That's sick. That's sick. I've had people abuse me for a lot of my life. I don't wish them any harm. I wouldn't do anything to them because they're the bad one, not me. Because I'm not bad to them. They were bad to me, and that's what separates us. Premeditation, thinking about and planning stuff before you do it. Repetition. So imagine, posting articles, posting videos every week over and over and over and over and over again about one person. Distress. Person is in distress. Oh, I don't know what to do. Because anybody that does this is fucked up. Seriously, they are in distress. Obsession. All they talk about all year long is this person that they hate or love. On and on and on and on and on about somebody that doesn't want anything to do with them. A vendetta. Revenge. No legitimate purpose at all. Personally directed. What you're doing is directed personally. It's coming from something that you feel is personal, directed towards somebody else. To personally attack that person. Directed personally. On a personal basis. Disregarded warnings to stop. They don't care if you ask them to stop. Stop harassing me, stop saying false allegations, stop smearing me, stop committing libels, stop telling people I'm this and I'm that, and they just keep going. Illegal. Stalking. You're a creep. Harassment. We're not allowed to harass people. So people that have gone onto my Facebook page, people that have gone on my website, people that go on my videos where I do business and try to ruin my business with false allegations, harassing me, you're a sick person. Most of these people, all of them, have never even met me. No exchange at all. None. They see me just like you guys do watching my videos and they feel they need to go ruin my life for it. Crazy. So, for whatever reason at all, doing this is wrong. Or for no reason, it's wrong. A smear campaign is wrong. To say, whoa, it's not a smear campaign, I'm just doing it for this reason. Doesn't matter. Wrong. Doesn't matter what your reasons are. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter why you're doing it, right? Having a reason to do it is only admitting that you're a stalker. So it doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter if you think, in this community, right? We all are abused by a narcissist, and afterwards we feel that we need to expose them. And we feel like we need to tell everybody that they're a narcissist. Well, maybe going back and telling someone that's one thing, okay? But going back and telling they're a narcissist, post it on here, narcissist, they're doing this, that is stalking, you guys. That's why we can't do this. We don't need to go back and try and ruin people's lives. And we're really hypervigilant, and we think everyone's a narcissist, right? And it's just, you don't do that. I don't give a shit what you think about somebody or what they've done to you. We don't try to ruin people's lives, since that's what separates us. Okay? People that do that are nasty. Nasty. Some key factors have been identified in cyberstalking, okay? These are some of them. False accusations. Damaging reputation of victim and turn other people against them. Post false information to allow public contribution. So say someone posts something on their website or makes a video and puts it on their YouTube channel, right? And they just leave it there for everyone to just contribute to trashing that person. That is stalking. That is illegal. Attempts to gather information about the victim. Approaching victim's friends, family, work colleagues. Stalking. Illegal. Monitoring targets' online activities. Stalking. Illegal. Encouraging others to harass the victim. Stalking. Illegal. False victimization. Big one. Because the people that do this believe they're a victim. They tell everyone, I'm a victim. Cyberstalker will claim the victim is harassing him or her. My stalker does this. I've had zero contact with this person. Nothing. I don't respond. I don't reply. They won't stop. They're accusing me of smear campaigning. They're accusing me of harassing. She's accusing me of all these things when I've done absolutely nothing. And she's doing this and doing it 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 over and over and over and over again all year long. I've never said one thing. Have I, guys? Have I said anything about anybody that's harassing me and stalking me? Have I told you who it is? Have I said anything about this person? No, I'm not going to, because that's what they want. They want me to. They're asking me to. They're begging me to make a video about them. I'm not kidding. It's out there on social media. I could show you. Say, talk to me, message me, make a video about me. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I told you to leave me alone. Attacks on equipment. Sending viruses and stuff like that to crash people's computers. That actually starts to become terrorism, cyber terrorism. And people deal with that in this community. I've seen other channels that have had this happen. Kim Wilson, she's had people send her stuff and blew up her computer. She has cyber stalkers left and right. Posting defamatory or derogatory statements to incite response. That's what they do. Come on and answer me. Reply. Make a video. Answer me. Talk to me. When this person is saying, leave me alone. Cuckoo. That's stalking. Illegal, immoral. Cyberstalking is a criminal offense under various states. Okay? Anti-stalking laws, slander and harassment laws, including Australia, Canada, Philippines, the United States, Europe, Poland, Spain, the UK, including England. The motive profile is very antisocial, to say the least. A lot of people that do this are sociopaths. They can't mingle in society. They can't be a part of society. They can't have social relationships with people. Most of them don't have friends, don't have people. Motive, envy. Period. Motive is envy, pathological obsession, unemployment, or failure with their own job or life. That's the kind of people that do this and cause target to feel inferior. The people that do this have time to do this, don't they? They're on the internet, looking people up, looking up information, posting bad stuff, going and harassing them on their YouTube channel, Facebook account, emails, all this stuff. If you have time to do that, you have no life. You're a loser. You're a social reject. You're antisocial and you're nasty and nobody likes you and nobody wants you. And if you think it's okay to be like this socially, outright, in public, there's something wrong with your head that everybody else knows it's wrong, but you don't. So, intention to intimidate and cause target to feel inferior. The stalker is delusional. Stalkers are delusional and believe they know the target or closer than actually are. Do you hear that, guys? You know how many people stalk people they don't know? Because this stalker of mine, she's initiated many other people to stalk me who I've never had exchange with. I don't know them. And they are trying to ruin my life. They're trashing my family and approaching them. I've had people contact and find my brother. Why? What are you going to do to my brother? I have them trash talk my dog. They have been accused outright in public, social media, for everyone to see. They don't care if they say these things. They don't care if they say his girlfriend's fat and ugly. They don't care if they say he beats his fucking dog and I hope his dog dies. They don't care if they say anything bad about me or sit there and hope that something bad happens to me. It's out there. They don't care. They don't have a problem with it. They think that's okay. So they also believe if they do know this person, they always think they know them or that the relationship is closer than it actually is. You know, so like I helped my stalker a little bit and why would you do this? I hardly know you. Like, what the hell is this? Leave me alone. What are you doing? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Wants to install fear in a person to justify their own status. They know they're a loser, so they want to knock me down and somehow you're not a loser anymore. Well, only a loser would do that. Believe they can get away with it. So as more and more that they get away with it, guys, they keep doing it. Okay? So a murderer, the psychopathic murderer, they don't just go out, they're a good citizen one day and all of a sudden just go out and start murdering people. They start by stealing, breaking into houses. Once they break into houses, they rape the woman. And after they get done raping a woman for a while and that gets boring, then they start killing them. So these stalkers show a little bit and they do a little bit and they don't get caught. And they keep doing it and doing it and doing it. That's why it's important to tell these people to stop, you guys. Tell them to stop. You can't do this. This is wrong. Stop now. Don't accept it. Okay? Because that's how people stop. That's why they stop. Just like ignoring a narcissist, you know, helps. Intimidation for advantage or competition. So they always feel like they're in competition. So I can't just be successful. Everybody has to fail. So they will always try and make everybody fail. These people are sick. Revenge over perceived or imagined rejection. So a lot of stalkers, this is number one. They believe that they were rejected somehow by you. So my stalker believes I rejected her and wants revenge, and it's clearly obvious. Dr. Short, who's Dr. Emma Short, psychologist, has some things to offer on what she believes is you know, the motive and the persona of a stalker. She says that they suffer from anxiety, depression, stress, or another addiction. Because this is addiction. Obsession. I have people, you know, addicted to me, obsessed to me. It's crazy. Awesome feeling. People I don't know. Seem to be quite isolated and have a lack of social support because of amount they're online. Yeah. I'm sorry, but you don't have a life if you're stalking people. You don't have a life if you're looking up and digging up information about people you don't know or want nothing to do with you. You have no life if you spend your time harassing people and saying bad things about people just to hurt them. You don't have a life. You're a loser. Total loser, total social reject. Nobody that has a life does that. No one. If you do it, you're a loser. Talk shit about people on social media just because you don't like them. Get a life. Jesus Christ. Seem to be quite isolated. Dr. Short, the psychologist, once you have caused fear or distress through your communication and you know it's unwanted, then you are engaged in harassment, which is against the law. Let me repeat that real quick because I want everyone to know this, because there's a lot of people that stalk and there's a lot of stalkers watching this video. Once you have caused fear or distress and you know it's unwanted, they told you stop, leave me alone, you know they don't want it, then you are harassing someone and it is illegal. Period. That's it. Okay? In Psychology Today, I read an article. In German, this is called, and I know I'm not pronouncing it right, Schadenfreude. The emotion of pleasure in others' misfortune. Morally evil. You seek pleasure in someone else's misfortune, you are evil. It's less acceptable than envy, which is a deadly sin. This is less acceptable than envy, which is a deadly sin. Morally perverse to be pleased with another's misfortune than to be displeased with another's good fortune. So sometimes we see someone that's doing really well and we're displeased. And I know my stalkers are. But when you see someone doing really bad and it makes you happy, that is just sick. It is so morally down there on the very bottom. It's just pure evil. But the worst is when you cause the pain, when you're causing somebody pain and distress and it makes you feel good. That is evil, guys. I'm not religious. I don't believe in a heaven or God, but I've seen evil, and that's evil. Okay? They have false belief that keeps them tied to the victim. And this is huge. When you tell someone, leave me alone, and somehow they continue this fight for months, years, sick, they have to pretend that there's a fight. They have to pretend there's a fight and act like you're doing things and you're doing nothing. Nothing. Okay? I've made videos about things and people are claiming that I'm making it about them. I didn't say your name. I didn't say any examples. What the hell is that? No, they're making it about me. And so they come up with this fight. They're like, it's a fight. And now I'm going to do this back to him. And now he did this back to me. No, that person's doing nothing. They asked you to leave him alone. That's harassment. It's illegal. You should be in jail. Because you're too antisocial to be in society. We can't have people like you in society. You need to be in jail. And that's why we put them in jail. They believe, okay, goes out of their way to cause problems and planned long-term campaign. A long-term campaign against someone is gross, and I don't care what your reason is, because it doesn't matter. In the law, it doesn't matter what your reason is. I don't care if you hate someone. I don't care if you love someone. I don't care if you think they're the worst person in the world. To have a campaign, a long-term running campaign, is absolutely illegal. You're going out of your way to cause problems and plan long-term campaign. You're nuts. You're sick. You're perverse. You're morally wrong. Goes out of their way to create rich media to target the individual. So they're going out of their way. They're creating rich media and posting it to target one person. Stalker. Illegal. Immoral, you should be in jail. In this community, we think everyone is a narcissist, don't we? So we think we need to expose them, point fingers, they're a narcissist. It's all stalking. It's all stalking. We don't do that. That's what separates us from them. Remember, they do that. So only a narcissist And disordered, unhealthy abusers do that. That's why I don't do that. That's why I'm not sitting here saying my stalker's name, because that's sick. I'm not going to start back in this fight. That's what she wants, and she's disgusting, and I want nothing to do with this person. I don't want to be tied to this person. So I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to say crap. Smear campaign or any campaign at all, reasons don't matter. It's stalking. You can call it whatever you want now. Give it whatever title you want. But if you admit you're doing it by giving a reason, you are admitting to stalking. You are breaking the law. It doesn't necessarily matter what the perpetrator's intentions are. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter why. Doesn't matter what reason you give. That's like saying, I stole a steak because I'm hungry. That's fine. You're still going to jail. Still got to go to court. Got to pay for it. Got to receive your punishment. So you can call it whatever you want. You can give it whatever name you want. And you can come up with whatever reasons you have. It's wrong. It's stalking. It's immoral. So, I mean, a person guilty of stalking faces 6 months. Okay, here's an example. Say in the UK. And this is why intentions and stuff don't matter. An example, the United Kingdom. Their anti-stalking laws, I think, came out in 2012, I think. A person guilty of stalking in the UK faces 6 months in jail. But wait. A person guilty of stalking and causing a victim to feel fear or alarm or distress faces 5 years in jail. These are sick losers. They have no life. They have no relationships. They're envious people that need to violate others and destroy them. Identify the false victim. Identify this crap. Don't allow it, guys. Don't allow it. Don't let people diarrhea all over your videos and your comments and stuff like that. Tell them, I won't take it. Go away. Leave me alone. This is wrong. I'll alert authorities. These people have massive insecurities. Massive insecurities. They're so insecure. So they usually stop when their audience tells them to. Because they're doing this for the audience, guys. So don't be an audience. Don't support it. Or you're a stalker. Don't allow it. Or it continues. This stuff grows and grows and grows and grows. And it's disgusting. I hope this was informative. And I hope you guys realize that, you know, under these, it seems like most of us have been stalked at one point of our life. And we have. We just didn't know it. Okay? And we have to be held accountable because, especially on the internet, with anonymity, it seems like you can get away and do whatever you want. That's why we don't allow it. Okay? This isn't about giving someone attention that just wants attention. Give them the negative shit and tell them we aren't going to stand for this. If you see this in this community, tell them to stop. If you know a channel that's doing this, you try and get rid of them. Get them out of here. Right? Okay? Because we've all been abused by these people. We've all had this happen to us. So to see this in this community is gross. So let's not allow it. Okay, guys? Thank you very, very much. Always love yourself first. If you could, I'm really asking this time, if you could get this video, put it, share it somehow. Do something with it, guys. Just put it in a playlist on your channel. Get it, put it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, anywhere, groups and forums, because this is important. You know, and if you're on the internet, put it on the internet, because everyone using it is on the internet, and that means that most of them have been stalked, or some of them are stalkers, and they need to know that it's illegal, okay? I'm sure people don't want to go to jail for 5 years, you know, just because they're obsessed with somebody that wants nothing to do with them, okay? Thanks, guys. Take care. I'm going to make more videos. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop, not just because I'm being stalked, but because everyone has some degree of stalking almost. So this is a huge problem. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep coming out with videos so we can identify the people that are doing this and not allow it. Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.